بسم الله.
سبحان الله، نفس الصمام كذا صار الصمام. سبحان الله، كفروا بالنعمة فجأة بعدين يا الله يا رب انقذنا يا رب.
Good morning.
الحين الصمام قاعد ترجع للنعمة، ترجع شوي قاعد يهدون الموضوع شوي يرجع.
Good morning, Pakistan.
الحين الصمام قاعد ترجع للنعمة.
Good morning,
الشعب
Come on, guys.
تقول احنا بنستكشف لكم نجيب لكم شركات. اوكي احنا نسبه لنا نسبه بس هذه عشان كذا رايح مصلحه، كل دولة لها مصلحتها وهي تعب الصومال صراحه. قطر
الدعم
تعب الصومال وايد.
قطر كحكومة داخلية هي حكومة نظام، لكن الحقائق
Ali, you got a really nice paint there in the background. I'm probably gonna get some ideas now. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like Apple created your entire setup over there. Alright, perfect. All right. Let's see if we can turn around a few things over here. Turn around a few things over here. All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the NY session, and everyone's looking at pound yen here because we just made a new high. So we're just going to do a little bit of a breakdown, and we shall see what's going on. So let's take a look at Forex Factory here first. Let's put my money away. Got some Pakistani money. Maybe $2. Okay. All right, let's see here. So we have nothing that we can say, okay, like, you know, we have some news here to move the market. We have nothing like that at this point. So let's go towards the daily on pound yen. Now, the most interesting thing about pound yen is that we're coming into a daily rejection zone, right? We don't know whether price will, like, you know, reject this area, or will we start to push beyond, you know, 156,700 and continue on to 157. We just don't know that. We just need some sort of confirmation on some time frames. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. 4-hour is bullish, very bullish at this point. You can see the previous 4-hour candle was basically time wasting at that point. Oh, you want to take a look at the monthly? Okay, let's take a look at the monthly. Yep, that's it. I mean, it's only been 9 days out of the monthly, so it's bullish. Very hard to plan a trade based on a monthly when we're looking at the 15-minute and 1 hour. So let's go towards the 4-hour time frame. So looking at the 4-hour, we're coming up to a strong rejection here as well. Right now, the daily is rejection. 4-hour is also rejection. So I won't be surprised if we start to reject this area, and by, you know, NY open, or even half an hour before NY open, we start to drop if we don't push up. Now, looking at the 1-hour candle, right now we can see that we are creating some sort of a resistance. This candle still has around 24 minutes to go. So we're going to take a look on the 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 30-minute, we have created a resistance, right? For price to continue pushing bullish, we need to break above this resistance, which is at 156,800. Now, even if we create a support on the 30-minute time frame, it's not going to be enough confirmations that we are pushing up. And the reason why is because this is a daily rejection zone. So if you're looking at a daily rejection zone is much stronger than a 30-minute confirmation to continue pushing in that direction, right? So we'll need to see price to break above 156,800 for it to continue pushing bullish. Now, from a selling perspective, I do think that if this was a resistance on the 30-minute time frame, we broke above this candle came back down to retest this area. If we close a weak bullish candle and the next candle is a bearish one, which kind of like, you know, breaks the low of this bullish candle, if it does break, then I think we can correct this whole move up, continue on down to 156,500, and that's going to be like I would say with volume we can continue down to 156,400, 27 pips. So let's just wait and see. Right now there's no trade. I mean, no trades at all. I don't have any entries, nothing. 1 hour closing above 800. Yes, that should work too. Raja wants to look at my comment just now. Comment on your video. No. All right, let's take a look at gold. Let's remove all analysis. Same thing, you know, looking at the daily bullish, but daily went up, went down. Now daily's at the same point where it opened, right? The price is exactly at the same point where we opened. Looking on the 4 hour, 4 hours obviously rejecting. We have a very, very strong rejection area at 1827. We did tap into 1828, closed into 1829, something we talked about on Monday. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, we have a bit of a rejection here on the 1 hour time frame, resistance. We have a support on the 1 hour time frame, and this becomes our range, right? So we're going to put my yellow lines right here, my trustworthy yellow lines. And if you measure this range, this is a 28 pip range. I would say this is a non-tradable range. This is a non-tradable range. If we want to take a maybe, like, you know, look for a possible entry on gold, I think it has to be below 1825. Yeah, 1825, 1824.50, and then we can continue on pushing down in this 30 pip range. Did you withdraw $1.3 million yesterday? No, I think you're stupid. It didn't happen that way. That's how rumors are created. All right, so yeah, so I guess I'll have to wait. Got 20 minutes left over here for the candle to close. Gold as well. At this point, nothing. So we'll have to break below this area. So this will be something I'm going to be looking for. Potential sells below 1820, 1824.50. Potential sells below this area. If you have 30 pip range, I think it's going to be pretty good range here. And if we're taking a look at it from buying perspective, let's take a look to the left hand side. So looking at the left hand side, above 1828, even above 1829, looking to the left, we have a huge exhaustion wick, a rejection wick. Now we want to take a look at this from a market structure perspective, which means we need to see what does this look like on the 30-minute time frame. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. And no, there wasn't a $1.3 million withdrawal in one day. Those are total withdrawals. Yeah, so yeah, if we can break above 1829 exactly, I think we have pretty good range here. We got a 30 pip range here to go up here as well. So this is awesome. Price is consolidating on gold, and the longer it consolidates, the harder it's going to break. So I think it's going to be very important to break below. Actually, let's bring this down to the 30-minute support right here. Yep. Yeah, right here. This makes sense. Yesterday watching Controller Effects, he said he has never paid for a course, so I asked him if he's not a student of Raja and he banned me. Oh. Is this trading style applicable in crypto or NYSE? Yes. So yeah, patiently waiting right here, listening to your live stream while I'm on my way to work. Oh, amazing. So it's first thing in the morning here for you. 1988. You're a year younger than me. You still have 1 year. Yesterday live stream on IG by Ted was crazy educative. Yes, thank you. So yeah, I guess we're gonna wait here to see what happens. Gold is just ranging here now. We'll have to see how well we can break below this area. If you can break below, I think there's enough range for price to come down 25 pips at this point. How did you attain the mindset attitude, not just towards trading, but in general you have now? Depends on what you're trying to do. You know, if you're trying to buy real estate, you're trying to negotiate prices on real estate, it's got to be patient. Never take the first offer. You know, I mean, depends on what we do. If it's in business, sales, negotiation, trading. In trading also, never get in on an impulsive move. You know, sometimes, you know, we see price move really quick and we want to enter the trade. We want to enter that move, not to miss it. And, you know, most of the time it just goes against you, and then you're in a drawdown. So I think it's just a maturity level here as well. And yeah, this is how pound yen is setting up. So I have to wait for price to break below 156,670. I think with the next candle, if we can break below, there's some range for price to go down. Do you give mentorship? If yes, how much? We don't talk about that. Thanks for all the knowledge. Always fake, so I've tried to copy yourself. Okay. All right, let's take a look at news here, see what was going on. I think Jeevan's gonna come in here. Yeah, we'll see what time. UK Foreign Minister Truss will meet Russian Foreign Minister. Okay, Sergei Lavrov. Okay, JPY bullish. Okay, Italian. Okay, yeah, no news, nothing. A Russian cyber attack threat. Yeah, it's not gonna move the market here at all unless it's a huge one. I'm trying to. Oh, we have CPI tomorrow. Okay. CPI is always a big volume move here for the US dollar. So if gold decides to range between 1828 and 24, I think it's just going to range for a breakout on CPI. I saw your video uploaded. You talk about going through a week's losing streak. How did you overcome this? I didn't. I kept losing. And then I literally talk about how I had to change the mindset. I mean, everything is explained in there. In regards to gold, the last 4-hour candle created resistance around 1828. Okay, we can see that here. It didn't break the pre-Asian high for intraday price low time frame confirmation needed. Yeah. Below 1824, we'll see what happens. Where are the moderators? Need to ban a few people on it. Oh, what do you think about Russian attacking Ukraine? I don't think about that because it's pointless information to live my daily life. So that's all what I think about that. Raja with the NY Open, do you know? Well, I don't know much about Russia and Ukraine to even comment about it, so I have no idea. Do you take fundamentals into consideration? No, not a lot. I don't know. I think as far as my trading goes, 95% is based on technicals. 95%. 5% is based on a little bit of fundamentals here and there. Okay, so look at that. Pound yen is moving up now. We are moving up. We need to wait for this candle to close. What about trading school in Pakistan? No, it's not gonna happen. Opening a trading school is like getting a job, you know, and I like the way I live. Let's say in words, how do you think the possible invasion of Ukraine might affect? I have no idea. I'm curious why you are seeking sells when it's so bullish. I'm not seeking anything. I'm just talking about where price can move. If the next candle breaks below this low, there's a high probability it can move down, and it would be a sin not to take sells if it moves down, right? If it breaks above, then it's going to be a sin not to take buys. So we're talking about two sins that you're going to be judged upon if you don't execute. You know, if price goes down, you don't take sells, then it's a sin, right? If price goes up and you don't take a trade, it's a sin. So 7 deadly sins, but price only moves in 2 deadly ways, up or down. Can you trade crypto with your trading style? People have tried. I have no idea. So I mean, if the technicals are the same, then sure. Do you think fundamental traders are profitable as technical traders? Sure. Video is blurry. Change your internet. Sending magic keys to Iran? No. Iran has so many fucked up sanctions. It's really hard to move money in and out of Iran. It's really hard to send things in and out of Iran. It's super difficult. So yeah, we got 13 minutes left for the candle to close. Your humor is getting better. Well, thanks for all the stupid questions here in the gulag. It has to improve. What's the reason you trade and why compared to London session? Because New York session is the only time I have to look at the markets. You know, I don't have time to look at the markets in London session, even in Asian session. I don't have time for that. So yeah, this is what I'm going to look at here. Potential buys above 156,800. Strong confirmations, right? Taking buys, you'll need very, very strong confirmations because this is a daily rejection area, 4-hour rejection area. So some small 30-minute buying confirmation is not going to cut it. So yeah, let's just wait. Why is this modafinil so strong? I don't know what that is. What would you consider a strong confirmation in this case? Strong confirmation in this case is probably going to be a 1-hour candle closing above 156,800. Let's take a look on the 1 hour. Yeah, a 1-hour candle to close above. Or even if this 1-hour candle closes a weak bearish candle and the next 1 hour breaks above this high, that's also going to be, I would say, a confirmation for price to continue pushing up. But we'll have to be very careful with that because that's going to be an impulsive trading idea and we'll have to really manage risk. So we'll have to get ready. It's like having 2 parachutes when you skydive. You're like, oh, I'm ready. So yeah, looking at the 4 hours, it's also very, very tough because we're at a very, very, very strong rejection area. Oh, you earn buys from 156,500. Very nice. Beautiful. Gold has its own moving style and does not follow any other pairs. That's correct. Where do you see price reaching from GJ break above 157, 125? 157, 125 is too far away. We have to let price come to that area first before talking about that. If you're talking sells, are you not worried about the wick? No. Do you still use the 4-hour candles trading strategy? No. If you're taking sells, yeah, you'll just wait. Weekly gold candle doesn't have got a bottom wick, so do you reckon we can create the news with tomorrow? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're looking at bad numbers. Look, 0.4, 0.5 for 0.6. So, I mean, they're looking at bad numbers. This should say gold should move up. So it's very tough to say. And also that bottom wick is far, far, far away, man. Look at that. That bottom wick is like $19 away. So it's pretty far away. But on the daily, I think there is some sort of a retracement. Could be. I mean, but it's very tough to say because we're consolidating at this point now. What do you think of the traders who trade based on fundamentals? I don't think anything about them. I think you guys should stop thinking about other people and you should just focus on how you can you cannot take any losses. That's what you need to look at. If you take losses, go over those losses. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other styles of trading, ways of trading, how someone's making money, how someone's driving 6 Lamborghinis at the same time. Stop worrying about that. It's not gonna help you at all. Like, trust me, it's not gonna help you at all. Show your meta for profit of 1 year. All right. Hey, oh, what's this? Sorry, a video reminded me of my own charts. I went from simple to overcomplicated. It looked like a Christmas tree. I left that season behind now, and I'm moving forward. Awesome. So yeah, we got 9 minutes left for the 1 hour candle to close. So let's just wait and see what happens. Can we learn to trade just from your YouTube videos? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, you can learn to trade that way. I don't thank you for this live stream. I thank myself for showing up. That's very nice. How many standard lots you use for a trade depends on several things, right? Depends on my confidence, depends on my mood that day, depends on how good a setup is and stuff like that. So, you know, range from like 10 lots to 40, sometimes 5. So yeah. Considering your 4-hour strategy, what do you think of the gold 4-hour situation? Would have been stopped out on a previous 4-hour bearish candle. For what? I'm not even trading that way anymore because we have evolved into a much simpler strategy here. So I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about what I can execute if price either breaks above or breaks below. That's it. Oh, your chart shows different though. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is a buy. Was this a risky buy looking for price retest? No, it was okay. You took it on the 15-minute time frame though, you know. So, right? So, first of all, you need to measure the range, right? If you look at the 15-minute time frame right here, and if you measure this range, this is let's say we created a support down here and you're taking a buy up here. We measure the range, this is like a 14, 13 pip range, not even enough range for me to even respect it as a trade. So it's, yeah. What do you think of gold buys when the previous 15-minute high gets broken? Nothing. Buys above 1828. Guys, you need to stop looking at shitty trades. I mean, when you have a range, just stay out of it. You know, I was talking to someone and he said, well, sometimes I take risky trades within the range and I lose. I'm like, then why do you take them? Just wait. He's like, yeah, but it's a long wait for price to break above 1828. It's a long wait. I don't want to wait that long. Then don't fucking trade. You don't have to trade. Quit trading, because then probably mentally you're not cut out for that. Because if we look at this range, just like it's just up, down. What are you going to do over here? Nothing. So you have to wait. The longer you wait, the better you're going to get paid. You get paid to wait. This is the only job in the world where you literally get paid to wait. You know, so you got to be very mindful of these things. If it breaks the high, so what? You know, so what? Let price come to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let price come to 1828 so that I can look for a trade. That's it. Or below 1824 to look for a trade. Nothing more, nothing less. Because you got to respect yourself as a trader. If you can't respect where price comes, then, man, this trading is not that easy that way. Potential buys above 1828.50. Yes. Let's see here. How many pips is good for a trade? Depends on what your plan is. Security in the mall also gets paid too. That's correct. Can you scalp micro movements in ranging markets? I literally just talked about no. Hey, boss man, what's happening? What's happening? All right, let's take a look at this loss on pound yen. Someone sent in the gulag. Get ready to get roasted though. But we'll take a look at this. Oh, 1 hour close above, a resistance to the left. So your resistance is at 156.740. 156.740. What about this higher time frame rejection? What about this daily time frame rejection? Is the daily rejection and 4-hour rejection are on your dad's payroll? Like they'll just let you pass through? No, man. You got a higher time frame rejection. You just can't take buys because 1 hour is showing bullish and a higher time frame is saying rejections. No. It's so I guess that's why you lost. Even if, let's say, for example, we had a candle that broke up on the 1 hour time frame and you want to take buys, right? So you have one candle broke above resistance and you want to take buys. I think if you want to take buys, you have to wait for a support to form on, let's say, the 30-minute time frame. Yeah, I would say the 30-minute time frame, because this is a higher time frame rejection. Would you like to add smart money concepts to your trading style? I honestly have no idea what that is, Stephen. No idea. They're on their Chachi's payroll. What's your style? I thought you use 4-hour price lines and look for ranges with at least or more pips. No, I don't. Well, sometimes. So this is something different here today. How did you do with what? At your beginnings, how did you do with blindless family members that felt you do not care about them? Do you think they are right and I'm putting so much time on this, or they're just part of the pressure of somebody who has learned to do this financially? I think what you need to do, there's different aspects to that, right? I mean, if you're on the charts all the time, all day long, then obviously your family members, your family life, your relationships are going to get affected, right? Because you're just giving too much time to the charts. I'm on the charts maybe 3 hours a day. That's it. The rest of the time, I don't give a shit what's happening on the charts. I don't give a fuck what's happening. Price can go to the moon, go down to hell. I don't care because I'm not trading at that time. That time is for my family, my friends, other activities, stuff like that. You know, so you need to create a timetable that you're going to dedicate to the charts. If you're going to be on the charts all the time, of course, no one's going to like it. They're like, hey, what are you doing, man? You're crazy. You're sabotaging yourself. For example, you cut 50% of the position as broke the low time frame higher than lows, where it goes in your direction is the better. Take partials as planned, full position, let more as half run as running. It's up to you. If price goes in your direction after you closed half, then maybe you need to make notes on where could you have, like, you know, added a position, stuff like that. We've talked about that in detail in the risk management webinars. When you grow 600 to 12,000, how much risk you take at that time? A lot. Because at that back then when I grew 600 to 12,000, had no concept of risk management. Man, I was using like 2 lots on a $1,500 account. You know, 4 lots on $6,000 account, 5 lots, 8 lots, didn't really matter. You know, because 1, I had money in the bank. Number 2, even if I lost 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, it's not going to affect me at all. But I lost 12,000, so that affected me a lot. So had to, and then I lost more after that, and more. So even I lost more, and then, you know, it kind of like had an effect on me, and I had to really look at why those things were happening and stuff like that. Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes. Do these people get paid to ask the same question every day? I think so. All right, so we got around a minute left for the candle to close. Gold is coming up over here. We need a strong close above 1828.50. Pound yen. What I really want to see on pound yen is for the next candle to break below here and leave a wick up like this. That's what I want. So this will be my trading candle at that time. But on the other hand, we'll have to see price to close above 156.800 and an impulse probably above this wick, but it's going to be very, very risky. So I'm going to be very cautious about that. So we got around 25 seconds left for this candle to close. I think if we do, yeah, break below this area would be perfect for price to continue bearish. Would want to go with around 30 lots. A few seconds left here now. Stop loss is going to be above this previous candle on the 30-minute time frame if we break below the current candle on the 30-minute time frame. So let's see. I have doubt regarding a volume of a candle. If a candle has longer wick but smaller body, that means that momentum is dying. Which one would you say most volume? More volume is going to be a bigger body. How big do your ranges have to be for you to be in order to respect or consider placing a trade? Number 1, the range needs to have clean candles to the left hand side. Number 2, it has to be around, I would say, like 25 to 30 pips. Please tell the process of Forex trading like broker, capital, and timings. No idea. No clue. I have no idea what Forex trading like broker, capital, and timings is. No idea. Does YouTube pay for your live? Yes. I get paid like maybe like $1,500 a month, something like that for the live streams. When I was streaming every day, I was getting like $2,800. This 1 month I got $3,400. So yeah, it's basically cut in half now. All right, still waiting here, nothing happening. Gold as well, nothing happening. This is easy days, guys. These are really easy days when we're just chilling. Nothing happening over here. We'll need to see a very, very, very strong break above this area. Do you stop loss? Yes. Why don't you stream every day anymore? Because, you know, it was I like more time with the family, let's put it that way. Synta 6 is brilliant. Yes. All right, could you please take a look at what could have been done better? Let's take a look at this chart. This is I don't know what's going on over here. Mr. Moody Sheikh, I think Baba Fuka. Mr. Baba Fuka, I think you need to give some more detail, some more context on what was happening. Baba Fuka, very nice. Do you think Forex trading will be there for retail traders in the next 2 to 3 years? Yes, of course, man. I mean, Forex trading, do you even understand what Forex is? Do you even know what Forex mean? And you're here to trying to trade? Forex is when you pay for goods in pound, in euro, in USD. So for you to say that if Forex trading is going to be here for retail traders in the next 2 to 3 years, what if it says no? If someone says no, that means we will stop using, you know, this paper money, these rupees. We'll stop using these. We'll stop using dollars and Canadian dollars and yen. Like, come on. You educate yourself on what the foreign market is first before coming to this live stream, or even before even trying to trade. In 2 to 3 years, imagine someone announce, hey guys, no paper money or fiat in the next 2 years. Good luck. Start trading your NFTs for potatoes and strawberries and for groceries. Forex trading is a trending market. It's going to be here for a while. How do you find daily rejection levels? By looking at the daily time frame. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. This is 1 hour resistance. Wait for bullish candle on gold for price to move up. Perfect. We're consolidating at this time and break to move below. Perfect. We're just waiting over here. Waiting on pound yen as well. All right. Baba Fuka. So I would assume you entered a sell right here. You entered a sell right here. Your stop was above the previous candle. I think what you should have done is you should have waited for this bullish candle to move up and then break this low to take sells. Now, I don't know whether it moved up first or it moved down first. I don't know. And you could have just managed your risk when this candle closed bullish against you. And then no candle broke below. So all this stop, it could have been avoided. Does anyone here heard about funding talent? If so, is it legit? Funding talent got shut down a month ago. When did you find consistency? 2017. Yeah, gold is just consolidating. Yeah, man. Mr. Cruz, you're late, bro. Paper money, international trade, currency trading. Okay. What are your beliefs of the world using uni currency? Do you believe majors and minors will go away? Man, those things, I don't care about that. It's not happening anytime soon. Yeah. Do you think I'll be more profitable if I add banks to my name? Yes. Is it worth to keep trying trading if I can make 1000% returns just holding crypto and outperform 99% of traders with 99% less effort? Yeah, for sure. I think cryptos right now are available at a discount. You know, you can go to let's take a look at yeah, BTC USDT. I mean, it's the same thing as BTC USD. Oh no, different. BTC USD 43. Yeah, this is available at this is a very, very, very good price. A couple of friends I know, they bought Bitcoin. They bought more Bitcoin at around 36,000. Some got in at 35,000 to ride it all the way back up. Available at a discount. You can also buy crypto on Dominion Markets as well from the exchange module there. Do you think it's possible to pass FTMO with just GJ and one trade a day? Yes. Funding Talent admitted that she was doing demos and was relying on people to fail. Well, I give a lot of respect to Funding Talent that they basically said things how they are. I mean, all the funding companies out there, that's exactly what they do. They don't have investors backing that wants to pay profitable traders. No, you know, traders get paid from the subscription money that's accumulated over time, and that's how the business model works. For any, like, you know, funding company, and no other company is gonna come out and say that. They'll just say, oh yeah, we have investors backing all these traders who lose. I mean, come on, investors don't have unlimited millions to, you know, spend on people who lose all the time. This is your JPY, break above this resistance through left hand side. Yeah, makes sense. Very nice. 132, 300, looks good. All this consolidation here, looking for a sell below this area. How many?
Roger.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, not bad. Listen, investors don't have time to invest in like poor people, man. They're not going to put any money in poor people, mate.
Of course. Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're an investor with millions of dollars, let's say, like, let's say you're an investor that has 10 million, and you say, okay, I'm going to put 5 million behind all these people who have zero record of trading. They have zero statements to show. They have zero proof on the number of years they're trading. They've never traded over a $10,000 account, and I'm going to put money behind these people. I mean, come on, man. People who have seven figures to invest, they don't have time to do, like, you know, these things. It's just,
it's a straight up gamble, and you know, there's why would they do it? And on top of that, I have to give her a due. They used to come up and answer questions and stuff. Most of the other funding thing, you don't even know who's behind it, really. You know, they were a face. But it's the same thing all over. It's the same thing all over, and if you can do it yourself, it's easier. Do it. You know, don't worry about trying to get funding. You can build your account yourself, and you'll be much more better for it in the long run, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, you know, if you have a small account and you're very, very profitable on that account, all you got to do is then just, like, you know, make up the money that's gonna be the fee of this challenge, and then go about it that way. Do you advise to go to FTMO? Sure. Investing accounts and you might have commissions. That commissions count towards buy market fluidity. No. Yeah. Consolidating over here. Raja, I have been told and have proof, Uncle Ted and you can remove losses from your P&L as you have your own platforms, hence you do silly lots off stream. Well, I take silly losses as well off stream. I've been told I have proof. Oh, well, then who pays us then? Who pays us? You know, that's the whole problem. There's someone who's paying us even though everything is fake. Yeah, makes sense, right? Enter with broke out the zone, NASDAQ. Oh, very nice. Excellent buys over here. Looks like the rally is probably going to continue here as well, waiting for Jeevan to hop on to see what he thinks. What do you think about these trades in London session? Let's take a look at this. London session. Oh wow, this is excellent labeling right here. Look at this. Executed impulse sells as price. Oh, I managed risk and closed in minor loss. Waited for this candle to close on 30-minute. Executed 2% buys. Was in a range, but you took it. What was this time over here? This was, oh, London session. Okay, high volume time. So yeah, we're waiting now 156,800 at this point. Pound yen 30-minute time frame entered a bias. 30-minute candle closed bullish. Closed 90% manually, leaving a runner. Very nice. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. Would Dominion be good for a trader who is experienced but wants to learn more trading styles? Sure. How much more you want to learn? Cartwheels are enough to impress people on the street, trust me. Do one cartwheel, everyone just like, oh wow. I mean, somersaults is a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother level. Can we trade against the trend after break, resistance or support? Because it usually becomes fake out against trend. Yes. Yes. So if, like, you know, if we do break below the support, I'd be open to take sells, and those sells are going to be trading against the trend. Because look, high time frame trend is bullish, right? Daily bullish at this point, but the problem is we're coming up to a rejection. This whole area is a rejection area. 4-hour candles, same thing. This whole area, let me just hide this, and so this entire area, this is a rejection area. Let's try this again. Yeah, this whole area is a rejection area, but the trend is very, very, very bullish, right? So when the trend is bullish and you're looking for sells, you got to understand that those are risky sells. How do you remove this? Oh, can't remove this anymore. Anyway, I guess we'll have to live with it now. So yeah, we'll have to wait. Oh yeah, I can't remove it. Let's see. Will you wait for 1 hour to close above before taking buys? I'm actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this 1 hour. See, the whole thing is Control Z to remove it. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, no, it's not gonna work. Restart your PC? Perfect. Yeah, that's a very good idea. let's restart everything. Yeah, see, the whole problem is that the 1 hour candle started 15 minutes ago. It hasn't moved bearish at all. For it to break above the high of the previous candle, that's going to be difficult. Because we don't know whether it's going to reject this area or what. Alright, let's try this. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Maria. Saved everyone over here today. Oh, now I can't move. Zoom quit unexpectedly. What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh.
We can see you.
Oh. I don't know what's going on. Some freaky things.
I think the goo has gotten the lag.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So everyone got the same question every day. Okay, let's see here. 30-minute time frame. Still consolidating here. Legendary trader. Hi. One day I saw you taking trade on GJ and the price moved till 20 pips. Why didn't you partially close when the price moved 10 pips earlier? I saw that trade on your Instagram story. I don't remember the specific trade, but I think there would have been more clean range to left hand side, which is why that was done. Yeah. All right. One day. Chicken and broccoli today. Yep, that's what you saw on my stories today. Do you think world currency is achievable? One world currency. I think so. I think that's where we're headed slowly. Digital currency. Agenda 2030 is very, very, interesting to look into. YouTube Agenda 2030. Google it, read over some documents, and you can see everything that's being unfolded here. Slowly. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. Digital currencies are coming. They're coming. Digital currencies. Because that way, the governments will have all the control over money. Right now, you can have black money in cash stored somewhere in a safe or in the ground, but, no one knows how much people have. And, the government loses out on money that way. So if everything is traced, everything is tracked digitally, there's going to be no freedom at all. I mean, you look at what happened with GoFundMe, right? In Canada, they had this truckers convoy. They raised around 1.6 million, 2 million, something like that. They raised some amount of money towards this campaign, right? The campaign that goes against this, whatever is happening in the world. And what did GoFundMe did? GoFundMe said, well, we're not going to pay you out. That's it. Done. So I think that's where we're headed slowly with the world, and when we have digital currencies. Oh wow, 10 million. That's insane. Elon Musk also, he donated some amount as well. I think it was 420.69. That was hilarious. 10 million. Wow. 10 million. A very bad thing for Forex traders, man. That's why get disciplined as fast as you can, because what's this? What's the title of the video? I'm not sure which video we're talking about. So yeah, gold, arranging, pound yen, waiting. What do you think about binary option? Binary option is illegal in almost all jurisdictions at this point. Crypto is decentralized. The governments can't control it. Well, the IRS, what they actually did was they sent notices to Binance, Coinbase, to give them information on all their clients they have and the money they have. Why? So that because once you withdraw, you can get taxed on it. Soon we will have a USD coin or USDC and Ripple. A day in the life would be amazing for YouTube. Greetings from Germany. Man, trust me, my life is very boring. Very, very boring. Changed a diaper this afternoon. Pretty interesting. Chicken broccolis. Watched some TV. My life is not that interesting. All these things you see on YouTube, a day in a life, those days are planned. Those are all planned days. All those days are planned. A day in a life of a Forex trader, that day is going to be planned. Okay, I have to do this much so that we can create content for people. All those days are planned. My days are very...
Yo, Ryan.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, man.
What you're saying, I was watching a video of a day in, I don't remember whose name, who's supposed to be a big trader, and it was funny. He was saying, oh, you're supposed to trade with no emotions, and he was so serious about it, and just watching it, looking at the camera and all of this, and it didn't, just 5 minutes went by. In the same video, he was jumping because he just won a trade.
Who was it?
And I was like, I thought that you're supposed to have no emotions, man.
No, who was it? Who was it?
I have to look at the name again because it was really funny. But the guy is supposed to be really big for sure. He had like, I don't know, it was like 5 screens, a big room, and all of this.
Oh, okay. Everyone in the Gulag is saying sounds like Daniel Savage. That's who I thought as well. First thing I'm like, oh man, he's a very emotional person.
That is true. You should see him when he's on the stream.
Very emotional. What's this? Truckers in Canada are looking for freedom of choice. That's correct. In my country, binary option make people become rich with All right. Yeah, just waiting over here now. How much edge do you need on 1.5 RR to be a profitable trader that makes a good living? That's a very difficult question to answer. What time frame are you using? What session are you trading? What pair are you trading? What setups are there that you're trying to trade? You know, all of those things have to be addressed before we can correctly answer that question. Someone sent a chart and I'm guessing it's going to be a troll chart, but we'll take a look at it anyway. Oh, that's not a troll chart. It's a pound yen 4-hour chart. Orders should go somewhere. Looking at the structure, high probability to go up. Yes, makes sense. But we're at a higher probability rejection zone here as well, so we'll see. Can we ban all Indian IP addresses? They should go watch multi-trade.
Come on, man. What do you guys have against the Indians, man? I have a lot of friends Indians. Holy.
Yes, man. Indian.
Ban all Indian IP addresses.
Morning, Raja, by the way.
Hey, good morning, by the way. How are you?
Good, brother. Listening to this question, man.
Yeah.
Holy.
What do you recommend to start being profitable, consistent? Any advice in addition to controlling risk? Control risk and just control the amount of trades you take in a day. Was the new disease the reason you moved out of Canada? I would say 70% yes. 70% of the reason why I escaped that country was that. 70%. And the way they all handled it and the way people followed it. Oh my God, man. I mean, I've traveled to 5 countries since this whole thing began. Tried my best not to wear a mask. I'm still alive, guys. I mean, I may have gotten it maybe 2 times, but hey, still okay.
Getting vaxxed.
Yeah. Have you seen this man says today I made 1700 and then flexing private jet? Oh. The daily traders. How I learned to day trade. Oh, nice.
Up to, and then part of it's just, it's just me. Like I've always been this way ever since I was reality. I didn't think I'd be sitting yesterday, so
well,
everyone in my group was able to get in.
To be honest, he is in a private jet, so you can't hate on him. He's flying somewhere, you know. He's on his way somewhere right now. Do you have a Telegram group? No, I don't. Don't have a Telegram group. All right. Pepsi Quao Sub Tarade. Oh, I don't know what that means. Dude looks like Simon Lviv. Simon Lviv, man, you guys should see this. That show on Netflix. Simon Lviv, Tinder swindler. What would you do if you were to start trading again with $200? I probably wouldn't start with $200. I would probably start with around 5,000. 5,000, 10,000, something like that. And I would focus on 1 or 2 trades a day because now I know now. I mean, if I had to start again, if I had the same knowledge I have now, is that what you mean? Or yeah. If I trade London session on 10-minute time frame and I have 60% edge on 100 backtesting trades with 1 to 5, that's enough to grow and make a good living? Of course. Depends on what's a good living where you are. How can we join the Zoom group? You can't. It's an invite-only group. You have to buy our special NFT and then you get access to the Zoom group. All right, let's check this out over here. Nick McDonald. Oh, nice. 2 million views. 21 September 2015. Wow. Oh, I know him. He lives in Toronto. He's from Toronto. Yeah. He's
supposed to be big, right?
Yeah, he's that Viper FX. Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, there you go.
Viper FX. Viper FX Toronto. Yeah, I used to watch all his videos. I used to watch all his videos when I was learning to trade. Yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, it's a very good video.
Yeah, it's interesting, you know.
Yeah, but he got really excited too. Yeah. See, his life is just a regular life.
Yeah, you have to create your own now.
Yeah, he went on a drive and then something happened and he had to turn around and come back home, right?
Yeah.
This is martingale right here. Look. Price broke up, sell. Price went up, sell. Went up, sell some more. And when I saw this back when I was learning, I was like, oh yeah, if it has to go up, it has to come down. Let's take a sell. Most times it just kept going up.
Yeah, sounds sensible.
Yeah, this is a very interesting video.
That's dangerous.
Yo, look at this. He has a sell right here. Price went up. I guess this was news. Consolidation and still up.
I guess he's playing like the swing trading game or maybe positions. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, if he's playing martingale, I don't think he can be too successful. Everybody I've seen that knows that, I run away from a mile. As soon as they say martingale, I just run the other way. I've not seen a winner in that way.
Yeah, martingale is a no-no. That's. Check out MMC from South Africa. He makes billions. Oh, nice. Does Pakistan aware of danger of taking vaccine and danger of the Monsanto company product? And a lot of oh, I have no idea what that is. GJ 4 hour doesn't have a lower wick. Is there a chance that it will retest the previous lows? I think if we can break below 156, 660, 670, it can come down. But so far, we're just trying to. This is a very dangerous zone over here. 800. What are some good videos to watch? Depends on the topic. People say market always changing and you should change your strategy to suit. What small changes have you noticed? I have made no change at all. When they say markets are changing, they talk about, you know, different trends and stuff like that, or like different times when different things happen. You know, for a long time between 2017 and 2019, we were seeing really good moves on gold, you know, pre-New York. And now, you know, recently we've been starting to see like great moves at like NY Open. So strategies, confirmations, it remains the same. It's just like, you know, how the market trends sometimes, how the volume comes in and out, that changes a little bit. Are you familiar with Al Brooks, who is called a genius in price action? I have no idea. No idea. Oh, the 30-minute candle just started. 1 hour candle still open. So, yeah. Carvin. Ooh, Carvin is probably driving right now. What the hell is Kenneth doing? Hey, Kenneth! What the hell is he doing? Kenneth! Turn your cam off, man! Bro! Jesus! I'm trying to find Kervin to go down. Kenneth is in the washroom, bro. Turn your camera off.
Nah, man, dude just got done taking a shower.
Good thing we caught him at the right time. All right. I took 7 pips on gold. Oh, very nice. Jeevan is live on his stream right now. Wow, what a liar. What did he message me early? He messaged me.
Jeevan is like a copycat, right?
He said, I'll come as a guest on your stream instead of doing my own. But I'll let you know and join your Zoom. Oh. Alright.
He heard you say you made $1,500 doing lives.
He's like, oh, let me get my money. He's like, oh shit. I'm leaving money on the table. The third world will be the only free world. Man, trust me. I've been living in Pakistan now for what? I came in June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. 9 months. I've been living here for 9 months. And no one has ever stopped me from doing things that people would stop me from doing in Canada. A first world country. First world country also means more rules, you know, and more first world regulations and restrictions. Can I still buy market fluidity? If you can find it, you can find it. Wow. How much time has it been? 1 hour? 1 hour and nothing. Just nothing. How come you don't use trend lines? I think the reason I don't use trend lines is because trend lines sometimes, you know, they contradict with my support resistance zones. That's why. Is Luke Traders London still a member of Market Fluidity? Yes. Why Pakistan? Because that's where I was born. It's something what we say in our language, Subah ka bhula sham ko lote. You know, it means that if you are lost in the morning, you'll always come back home in the evening. Or the cows always come back home, or, you know, it's very hard to translate it in English. But...
Wow. That's beautiful. That's deep. That's smart.
Deep. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. Yeah, like if someone's lost in the morning, let it be. He'll always come back. It's like cool. It's like when you love someone and they don't love you back, let it be. If the love is true, they'll come back.
If they don't love you, a cow is gonna come in the morning.
But yeah, my dad is the same way. I guess you don't love me.
But the high school love never comes back. Okay. Moved overseas and still going strong. Monty moved house and has been missing since. Oh. Yeah, Monty moved house and he's been away from YouTube. What confirmation did you look on trade chart pattern on candle? Candle pattern. Right now it's very difficult to trade right here on pound yen. Yeah, very difficult. Gold also consolidating. Would you add risk back with the same candle that led you close half? Sometimes, yes. Watch Kurt Kaz on YouTube. He travels to many countries to try their drugs. What? Alright, Kurt Kaz. I'm going to watch his videos tonight. Okay. A good son always comes back home. Bom filo siempre volta a casa. Bom filo siempre volta a casa. Yeah, I guess I nailed it with the accent now. Do you still stick around until 12 p.m. Eastern? What? I never used to stick around till 12 p.m. Eastern. I think you're talking about 2017. Is there any difference between buying market fluidity now compared when you say intakes are open? No. No. Do you pay taxes in Canada or Pakistan? I pay taxes in Canada and I pay taxes in Pakistan. I pay taxes everywhere. Soon I'm going to be paying taxes in the US as well because opening a bucket over there as well. Yeah. It's tough, man. Nothing happening here.
Hello, Raja bhai.
Hello.
What you said about the digital currency, every central government going to have a digital currency by 2030?
No, I just said that it's gonna happen, you know, one day it's gonna happen. What I
Will it
said,
affect the
yeah, what's that?
will it affect FX market?
I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see when that happens.
Good morning, Ninad.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Where's Minaj?
How are you?
You
Good.
get paid to wait.
All right. What is order block? I think they're just consolidation areas. When did you start with trading? 2016. Are you in any trades? Nope. No trade at all. Where is Mac Attack? Probably in his room somewhere.
He's probably doing his own live too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably drinking soda pops.
Does it matter if a candle has no wick? Depends what you're looking at. Is it a bullish candle with no wick at the bottom or the top? Is it a bearish candle with no wick at the bottom of the top? Like, you have to be very, very specific in the questions. What do you think of gold as weekly has no wick to the bottom? It's very far away. Very far away, gold on the weekly. That's like almost $19 away. Very, very far away. So if you're looking for sells on gold, Kervin, what do you think about sells on gold?
At this point, will be pretty dumb to sell gold. Gold probably is heading toward the 1850 overall. So you may have some sort of pullbacks, but in my opinion, the toughest area in here is that resistance. And if you look left on the dailies and 4 hours, you have a huge and a strong resistance 1830, which can give you plenty of troubles right there. So trying to buy gold where price is right now, it's pretty dumb as well. You know, you may see like a quick move to the upside 1831, but managing to put the candles closing below that 30 will give you options that is not breaking and closing outside resistance. So the smartest idea in here is wait for the 4 hour candle from New York session close, and then you will have kind of options playing the range with NYSE open. Other than that, can be pretty tough trading at this level on gold. To be honest, I will wait. You know, this is the way that I see the market. I will wait until the price give me a close above 1830, and from there waiting kind of pull back to the 1830 to have some sort of support and then continuation to the upside. But unless that happen, I will be really cautious taking trades below this resistance 1830. You know, because the options to the upside, you have plenty of options to the 1850, 1840s, whatever, but you need price to close above that 1830. If you don't have any close above 1830, it's pretty tough. If you don't have any 4 hour candle heavy rejection from that resistance giving you the confirmation that resistance has established, you're not allowed. I mean, I'm not allowed to sell gold today. I will wait until New York NYSE open, and then I will have better options. But unless this 4 hour candle close, I don't have any business trading in this pretty tight range.
Yeah, that's correct. Plus, we have CPI as well tomorrow.
Yeah. But I mean, based on the tension U.S.-Russia, we may see Ukrainian. We may see some sort of rallies on gold still. So pullback makes sense. I mean, the deepest pullback that you may expect is the 1820 to an extent of a heavy pullback, and then continuation to the upside. But there's nothing, you know, fundamentally, there's nothing right now that gold will give you options long term to the downside. Why that whole move was corrected with the NFP, you know, heavy rejection from a previous rejection area. That gives you an idea. We're not trading below that 1800s anymore. It can be pretty tough. Selling gold can be pretty tough.
Head and shoulders forming on daily though. I'm watching for a sell soon. Very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, very tough. If your name is Rakeel, where does the name Raja comes from? That's my first name. Can you say hi to Kervin from me? Hey, Kervin. Bitcoin is hyping, guys.
Hi.
Oh. Alts are in good rally, get some SOL sand. So I think all cryptos are at a discount at this point.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mac. How are you today?
Good. Always good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
How do you tell the market direction for your current session, and how do you change your bias irrespective of daily clinic? So looking at pound yen, for example, you know, trend is bullish, right? The next question you need to ask yourself is, can you take a buy? And then you need to start to investigate on a smaller time frames to really make sense of how buys would make sense, what confirmations you want to look at, how, like, you know, if you're looking at buys as well, you should also look at sells, that how sells could make sense, you know, what type of confirmations you want on the sells. So that's what I'm waiting for here now. Let's see how we roll. Oh, Mac has blurred his background here today. Thank you, Mac.
What'd you say?
Oh, yeah? No, I just said that you blurred your background here today so no one can see how you make your bed.
My bed is made. You want to see it?
No, no, we're good.
Okay.
All right, look at this. Look at this. We're still ranging on pound yen. Sell gold from 1834, TP 1815. No thanks. Can you explain for both bullish and bearish candle that has no bottom wick? It's too much to explain. I can't. Sorry. Will you stream on Metaverse once things get changed? Yes. I'm going to be on Metaverse. Mac is going to be on Metaverse. Kervin is going to be on Metaverse.
Yeah. Gonna be doing the same thing with just with goggles on.
Yeah, with the VR headsets on. You know, in Indonesia, the government talk about binary. They won't take action. Citizen who is promote binary. How about you think? Oh, I don't live in Indonesia, so I don't have to think much about that. Have you watched Tinder Swindler? Yes.
Hilarious.
Low frames opposite to high time frames by gold. That's correct. We are going to get our minds uploaded to computers. Yes. How can I be added to Zoom? You can't. Yeah. So
the DJ buys from yesterday played out pretty good.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this.
The Shopify multi-carrier shipping label app helps to grow your online store.
You know, the basics of where I'm going with
Oh,
this. So
what?
I'm going to be teaching you guys how to trade in the metaverse, right? After this video, I'll have a part 2 going more in depth about
Can't see the chart.
how to trade in the
Chart.
metaverse, and then I'll be uploading live trading videos of me trading in the metaverse. The it comes with do things like this, where you can mirror connect right here, program files. All right. Oh, I got a hair in between my eyes.
I got it
Here. And then we have a few more monitors.
Few more monitors.
All you have to do is literally click all the monitors you have. I can
what?
Make it smaller.
Oh, what? Hold on.
You guys can see my Discord. Market's closed. Nobody's really active right now.
Hey Mac, do you have your buy still open?
So yes, I do run a Discord with 1,500 members. We trade every day live. I will be trading in the Metaverse from now on.
I have this too.
Ooh, this is kind of cool.
If I can put this on.
I'll put it like this for the video so you guys can see how cool this looks. So as you guys can see how cool this looks, I can throw this on. I can even lay down if I'm like relaxing, just watching things flow. I can throw this. I have one more monitor to go.
You can add.
That was my by accident.
You can add monitors.
And it's on my screen, on my PC. That'll be interesting for tomorrow. Now, I just literally clicked the buy button. I clicked the sell button the same way I would click on my actual PC. Now, so I can.
Wow, I'll try this.
Throw it up here.
Oh wow!
I can read through it like a screen. I probably look crazy right now on that camera. I can throw it behind me.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this tomorrow. This is interesting. Meta Savage.
This looks great. Okay, that's all right. Only question. We're not supposed to have hook over there on the back side.
Yeah, we kind of been running like that for.
All right, pound yen coming down. Gold ranging. Impulse G just sell. No, gotta wait for this candle to close. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. The 1 hour candle is also about to close, so we'll see.
How many times have you used your VR?
I use it every day.
Really?
Yeah, I use it every day. I play.
I mean, I have these two. I have used like twice each my whole life. I have them for like 3-4 years.
Oh, there's a game on it called Gun Swingler and VR Shoot. VR Shoot. There's also a table tennis game. I played that a lot. It's actually pretty fun.
I should add you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. And also what you can do is you can download PC games like on your Steam. Like it's a software, Steam. You connect it through Wi-Fi to your computer, and then you can play PC games on this, like Resident Evil. You have Half-Life on this. You know, so really amazing graphics, really immersive. I mean, man, Resident Evil, it scares the shit out of you because you're waiting it.
That's the Oculus?
Yeah. Oculus 2.
Oh, that's it.
Oculus 2. It's amazing. There's also boxing on it. There was just one video that I saw and it made me buy it instantly. Dana White Oculus.
Oh yeah, Half-Life was one of the best games I ever played, a long time ago.
There's one video where Dana White talks about he tried boxing on the Oculus, and it was amazing. And the next day, I just bought it.
Yeah, Half-Life was way before Counter-Strike 1.6.
Yeah,
but that was like a movie, man. I enjoyed that game a lot.
Will Dominion Market work on Mac devices? It's a brokerage. Don't even bother trading at that time. Come on. Yeah, we got 9 minutes left here to kill. Yeah, you know what's going to be interesting? If the next release of GTA is going to be virtually. Like, you could wear your VR headsets and play GTA. That's going to be amazing.
In the Surface Lab.
I ordered Magic Keys and got a notification from DHL. So DHL sent you a notification that I have to pay import taxes. I live in Austria. Yeah, you have to pay those import taxes. Should I keep focusing only on break and retest? Focus on one way to trade and really, really start to learn that. Really, really start to focus on that. Let's see here.
ever played Contra?
No.
That's old school.
Oh. Contract. All right. So consolidating over here been an hour and a half. Hour and a half, nothing. I printed $5 today and treated myself to a coffee. Amazing. Hey man, what you consider a retest? Like, can you show it now? A retest? A retest will be where price breaks out, comes down to the retest. Have you invested in crypto? Yes. Ooh. Thoughts on NIO? No idea what that is. Your JPY. There's a chart here on your JPY someone sent right here. Iranian can't open account in Dominion markets. Oh, you have to choose crypto. Yeah. How's your relationship with FX Daniel Savage? It's okay, but I don't like one bit how he runs his business. You know, he's a good guy, but the way he runs his business, the shady things he's done, it's just it's a very stressful life to live, to be honest. How's the NFT related idea coming along? It's actually pretty good. We're going to release more news on that. Just say you are doing a great job. Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. So we got around 7 minutes left for the candle to close. And I open to open as well. 7 minutes. Gold also. 7 minutes. Raja, get a bored ape? No. Too much. I'd rather spend that money somewhere else. Yeah, there's going to be a correction on it as well. I mean, here's the thing. With all these NFTs, you have to see what type of value are you going to get if you buy into these NFTs. What value are you going to get with it? You know, all NFTs have their roadmaps and stuff like that, the things they're going to do, things they're not going to do. And to be honest, 95% of NFTs out there are just rug pulls. They're just flat out scams. 95% of NFTs out there. Just like all your, like, you know, shit coins. 60K for a cheapest ape. Oh, that falls within my budget range. 60K. But what do I get with that? What type of value? What type of value? Do you provide paid course? If you can find it, you can find it. Most of these apes are nothing, just a picture for guys to flip. I got rug pulled on one. Bastards got me for 1500 with the roadmap. Look legit. You know, if you can find a project and their art looks like almost the same as a high value NFT project, and if their roadmap looks the same like a high value project, 100% it's a rug pull. What's crypto tax in Pakistan? There is none. If you have crypto in Pakistan and you withdraw it to your bank account and they find out, they will come for you. Borderline India. All right, look at this. 4 minutes left and candles breaking below the low. I'm staying away from this. We got 4 minutes left for the NY Open. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to close. 4 minutes left. Four minutes left. The project we're going to launch is going to be pretty interesting. I was talking to somebody about it earlier on. There's going to be NFTs. You know, the members of Market Fluidity, if you guys are already a member of Market Fluidity, you will be able to get that. And what that's going to do is NFT. What that's going to do is just going to give you access to our, like, you know, mentorship group we have. It's going to give you access to all the boot camps we host, all the webinars we have. It's basically a ticket to get access to services offered. You know, you'll also be able to buy that NFT from commissions at Dominion Markets as well. So it's just kind of ways to see how you can provide value to that NFT, because all NFT is, it's a digital ticket which gives you access to different things. You know, meetups, boot camps, webinars, Zoom calls, training videos, all those things. You know, and I mean, down the road, if in Metaverse we can partner up with, let's say, a promotion company and they're hosting a concert, they can say, well, if you guys have Market Fluidity NFT, you can attend this certain so-and-so concert or things like that. You know, and if the company grows bigger, the value of that NFT also grows bigger, because, you know, the bigger the company, the value also is bigger, and, you know, that's how they work. Like how Ty and Gary Vee have, yes, exactly. Then I sell that NFT. Oh, for sure. And soon there's going to be no intakes of Market Fluidity, and the only way you'll be able to get into Market Fluidity is through that ticket NFT. That's going to give you access to everything we ever host, you know, like boot camps and all that. So let's say the NFT is going to be, let's say, like, you know, let's say $1,000 or, like, you know, $800 or $900. If you're a part of Market Fluidity, you only have to pay the difference. I mean, it's just a concept right now. Nothing's written in stone, but just an idea how it's going to move forward. Oh, wow, look at that. Gold is coming up over here, 1828.50. Oh, my sell stop didn't get triggered. So close. All right, serious now. Serious things are about to happen on gold. 2 minutes left. Two minutes left. Minus the rug pulling. Yeah, exactly. Minus the rug pulling. All right, let's see what happens over here now. Will we continue pushing up at NY Open? Even till 1830, it's like a good 20 pips away. Pound yen just straight up rejected that area. So now this is that's support formed, and this is where we have a resistance now.
Yeah, I think for anyone to take sells, just to wait though for a break below 156, 600.
Minute straight bullish candle up. Yeah, man, very tough. Very, very risky. Spreads are also not that bad. Oh, less than a pip over here on gold. NY Open push. Pound yen, nothing. Gold. Oh, we pushed up with NY Open. Oh! Oh! Look at this! 5K.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god! Damn! Well, that was the trade here for today for the NY Open.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Ted, since last week, every day at 8 a.m.
Yep. Same thing all the time. People aren't catching that. I don't know what more to say.
Yeah.
It's just printing money every day. It's printing
Yeah,
money.
it's just a brrr printer.
That's why I had the buy stop above this candle, because NY open usually just goes boom. History repeat itself again. Oh wow. So we can tap into 1830s here. 1831. 1831. I would have closed if it came back to my entry, if someone was wondering. But oh wow, look at that.
That's all it was. Same thing as yesterday.
Yeah, this kind of makes sense over here as well, because I mean, if we were consolidating during London Open, we had to have volume at NY Open.
It's just a joke, actually, right now. Like, I don't know why they're giving away this much money. Like, it's stupid. Like, literally, I just woke up knowing that I woke up at like 7:45, and I was like, well, it's pulling back down to go back up.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened over here. Made more than I should have on gold.
No,
Very nice.
You still holding, Raja?
No, I closed everything. Closed.
Because now this area will give you plenty of options to the upside. That's why you don't want to sell gold when gold is rallying, man.
Yeah.
And whoever is looking for impulsive sells on GJ, when this is a quick tip. Impulsives will work when you're following the trend. Those impulsives may work, but when you're against a higher time frame trend, don't do impulsives the opposite way, because most likely it's grabbing liquidity. And the moment the candle is closing above the previous support, you're done for the day. You will suffer heavily. So don't try counter trending and trying impulsive entries. In my opinion, this is the way that I back tested a lot. Is impulsive will work on a daily basis only when you're following the trend, the original trend coming from a daily candle, but not going against a trend from a higher time frame. So be really careful when you're trying to like selling GJ without any confirmation. Like impulsive sells on GJ can be pretty tough.
Yeah. But I definitely can expect a pullback on the higher time frames on GJ, just for price to continue up, grab some sort of liquidity pool, and then continuing up towards 157,500. Like I mentioned,
grab some sort of a liquidity pool.
Yeah, make some sort of a liquidity pool.
Yeah.
And I'm tired. And then continue towards 157,500. And that tight range between 157,500 to 158, you shouldn't be too stressed about it.
Yeah. So for everyone who caught those buys on gold, whether copying or not copying, congratulations. You guys won here today.
Ted, okay, here's a thing. Wakefield coming for the 5-minute candle, most likely, right? Will you risk it for the biscuit using like partial stop loss below that 5-minute candle? Easily is a Wakefield to the upside if momentum's still there.
Why do I need more money?
Oh, you got it then.
Yeah, no, I was in the trade since 7:55. It's the exact same thing that happened yesterday, that happened the day before, that happened the day before that. At this point, if probability dictates, the thing will repeat itself. As soon as it pulled back at 7:50, that's the best entry in the world, because you know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Look right here,
Very
750.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this is where greed will catch people. You plan your move, you take your execution, and you're done. Like, I mean, you get like 30 pips, 40 pips. Like, that's all you need. I'll come back tomorrow, do the exact same thing again. I just worked for about 8 minutes. I mean, 10 minutes of it was me just hanging out, listening to the stream.
Yeah, that's what I said. Cause we were ranging. I was like, man, it's been an hour and a half and nothing. And just one quick move up, you're done.
Yeah, I mean, I just think this is where people get into trouble, right? So I'm not discounting that there's a possibility that you can catch the additional trade, but you shouldn't have to at this point. Like you should, everybody that took the gold trade should be like, I'm done for the day, even if it goes to 1840. If you want it to go to 1840, put your stop losses in profit down at 18, I guess what is it, 1828, and just let it run. And if it gets there, it gets there. If it doesn't, then you just don't worry about it. Like that's basically how you would manage this trade. Is you would take the initial push, which was 20 pips, 30 pips, call it a day. And if you think you're going to grab more, move your stop loss to break even and just let it run, because it's going to pull back more again. And at 9 a.m. it'll probably rip right back down a little bit more. And you know what, if your stop gets hit, your stop gets hit. If it doesn't and it keeps running, there you got extra money for yourself. But don't try and take additional trades. Like you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot, because gold, if it pulls back right now 20 pips, you're just going to be at break even. Then you're going to lose. Then you're gonna be like, oh man, I had 20 pip win. Now I got to go back in the market. I got to find another trade. And then suddenly your day has gone from 5 minutes where you just did a 5 minute, you know, your hourly rate was huge because in 5 minutes you made your daily rate. And now you got to go back and find another trade. You're going to lose that trade. Then you're going to be chasing, and your day has gone from a simple push where you had exactly what you wanted, and then you just lost everything and more because you just wanted a little bit more. Where you'll see when you come back tomorrow, there's going to be the exact same idea there in another permutation that you're going to use. But that, if you look back and you look back at all the opportunities that you missed, there's thousands of opportunities you would have missed. I missed the opportunity yesterday when gold went to 1828. Didn't bother me. I knew today we'd catch it again. We just did. So don't panic. Think of every day. Just reset every day. Just reset. Take a little bit. Reset again. Reset again. Reset again. Don't try and grab everything. It's not worth it. It's not worth your headache. Like I can go right now. I'm done for the day and just enjoy the rest of the day. Not worried about where gold goes, how it moves, if it reverses. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, even if guys missed this trade, it's just be like, hey, okay, I'll come back and I'm reset and let's try that again. And the wait you have from today till tomorrow is what really kills you in the middle. Because now at this time, if you miss the move, you're going to try to look for a retest on small time frame. It may or may not work out, and you're just going to be caught in a spin. So yeah, that reset, man, Ted, you're right. That's the hardest thing for traders at this point.
It is, because you feel as though everybody just caught this move, and because you didn't win today, you feel inadequate. The inadequacy does not come from taking the trade. The inadequacy comes from your lack of preparation. That's where you should be upset. You should never be upset that you missed a trade. You should be upset that you missed the part that you had to plan to take the trade. Because if you had planned for this trade, and this is the pair that you trade, if you trade gold, if you don't trade gold, you should ignore this altogether. The only thing that you should take away from this conversation is I should be preparing for my trade and my setup and the idea that I'm looking for. But if you trade gold, you should have already prepared for this. There's no excuse for you not to prepare for this. If you're live right now, if you're up right now, if you're doing stuff between 7 a.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Eastern, there was no excuse for you to miss this. It's your own lack of preparation. And that's where you should be upset with yourself. You shouldn't be upset with the fact that everyone got the trade and now you need to go find a trade. You should be upset with the fact that this was the opportunity and you missed it. And then you go back and say, okay, how can I avoid missing this again? What do I need to look for? What do I need to review? What do I need to study? That's what you should be doing.
So let's say if you're a new trader, right? If you're a new trader and you're like, oh, you know what? I'm waiting for confirmations and I missed this trade. I wasn't ready. How can I be ready for this? What would have allowed me to be prepared to see something like this happen?
Oh, you're asking me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think it comes down to understanding what story is being presented in the market, right? So if we look at the overall picture, so you do a 10,000 foot view, right? So you look from the high level, like just in general, where is gold going? That's the first thing. Okay, so gold's going bullish. And then what we're doing is we take a sample section of charts, right? So we'll take we'll open up maybe the last 100 days of gold as an example. You take 100 days of gold and you say to yourself, okay, what has happened? Where are there areas of interest? So the areas of interest are large candles, right? Because that's going to get you your opportunity. It's not consolidation, it's not reversals, it's just large candles moving in a certain direction, whether it's bullish or bearish, it doesn't matter. Take a spreadsheet and mark down how many candles you see of each size, just from a simplistic standpoint. Say I saw 100 candles that were 40 pips big or 30 pips big. And then you ask yourself, okay, how many times did those candles appear and where did they appear? So then you go into your charts and you start to see, oh, between 12 GMT and 15 GMT, I saw 80% of the time there was one candle that was 30 pips or 40 pips long. So in my head, that's an opportunity because that's an hour candle. Maybe that's a 15-minute candle you saw. Maybe that was a 5-minute candle you saw, and you've marked that down. So now you say to yourself, okay, because I know this, I'm now going to look at that specific idea and I'm going to say, okay, between 12 GMT and 15 GMT, I see that 80% of the time there's one large candle. Now I go back and I review it and I say to myself, okay, what are the conditions before that candle appeared? And what are the conditions after that candle appeared? So as an example, today we looked and we said, hey, the last maybe 8 candles on the 15-minute time frame were consolidating. So that means that we broke up, right? Because we had a bullish structure overall. So now I start to put those pieces together. How many times with a bullish structure do we see at 8 a.m. Eastern a break to the upside? And how big is that break on average? Now you go back and review all that material. And then what you do is you say, where are the problems with this idea? Weekly resistance, maybe a daily resistance, there's a news event. So now you start plugging in all those variables and you say, okay, this will only work when there's no news event, when we have bullish structure, when we've had consolidation, and I know that I can get out within 20 pips or 30 pips because I know that I don't necessarily can predict 100% how big the push is going to be, but I know that there's going to be a push at 8 a.m. If you do that as a trader and you mark down all those details and you're able to have a piece of paper in front of you or a spreadsheet or something to give you that information with any pair that you're working with, you will be successful the majority of times because you are now able to apply all these various pieces of information to the charts, which allow you then to execute with a higher probability of success at that point. Because if we know that there's going to be consolidation between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., and more often than not, there's going to be a push at 8 a.m., you can plan around that and you can say, okay, at this point, I'm a new trader. I only want to try and get a winning trade. I don't care how big my trade is. I just want to win to prove that my strategy is somewhat successful. And after that, as soon as you keep getting wins, that's where you start to expand your knowledge and you say to yourself, okay, I've been able to get 10 pips here consistently. Is there a way for me now to get 20? How would I be able to do that? Now I'm going to dive a little bit deeper and I'm going to look at, that particular area of the chart. And I'm going to say, okay, where is my clean traffic? Where do I have room to move up? If we're anticipating gold moves on average, maybe $10 in a day or $5 in a day or $6 in a day, where is that $6 going to come from overall? What does it look like? When I go back and I look at yesterday's chart, what did the daily candle look like before it was produced? And how did it look like when it ended? Where was the most action? And now I can start getting a little bit deeper into my plan. And now I can start having variables where I say, okay, if I miss 8 a.m., that's not a big deal because I can come back at 9:30 or I can come back at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when there's another push. I can start to manage my time accordingly. So that's what I would do if I was a new trader.
Excellent. No, that's perfect. So I guess it's 8:15. Done with the trades. I'm going to head off over here. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate it.
Take care, Raja.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Else, Mac, Kervin,
Yes,
Joel.
sir.
Yeah, thank you, Raja.
Bye, everyone.
Someone said Raja
Have
will
a
leave
good
the
morning,
stream.
Raja.
He don't like someone talks. No, because it's time for me to go. You know, I'm like, what else is there to do? Took the trade, made my money. That's it.
It's shawarma time.
Yeah, shawarma time.
Shawarma time.
All right.
All right. Adios.
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Have a good morning.
Tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yes.
Try to sell gold, just so you know, guys.
Time to sell gold.
Meow.
This is amazing. How long was this trade anyway? This trade was
2 minutes.
wow.
2 minutes.
27 seconds.
Oh, holy.
Yeah, look at this right here. At 5 seconds, got executed with a buy stop. Closed it at 32 seconds.
That's like the old days in March 2020. Remember the sell-off on gold?
Yes.
When gold tend to move like 100 pips in less than 1 minute.
Yeah.
And basically the spread were wild, like 3-4 pips.
Oh, crazy. It was insane.
Yeah.
Spread was like 2 pips, 3 pips. You're right.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember you telling Ted, man, how can I trade this with, with 4 pips in a spread? and Ted said, remember, you're getting like 100 pips in one single candle in 1 minute, so why not?
Yeah.
We had fun that March.
Yeah, exactly.
Kerwin remembers everything.
They're like, so what? We're getting 50, 60 pips in one candle. Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares paying 4 pip spread?
Yeah. It was pretty interesting. I also tried trading Dow.
Oh, Dow.
I opened a position in that Dow, so I'm like, why am I doing this? And I closed it. Yeah, I was like, whatever. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
All right, brother. Take care.
Adios.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista.